Hello? My live stream should be up and running again, hopefully. Okay, hello? Yeah, we're back. Alright. We're back, but almost no one's here, so that's unfortunate. Hello. Yeah, we're back. We're Gucci. So yeah, I think my internet just decided to have a massive fail there. But we're doing better again. We are Gucci now, and we're ready for the players. We are so back. It's so over. It's Jover, guys. It's Jover, Nani Bros. I hope not. I hope Nani Bros can do this. Because he beat me. I want him to beat Silak too. Shep right now, says Silak. It's stream over, bros. It's stream over. Yeah, I believe Nani is just about to stream, so super looking forward to it. Shep is not yet gone. No, he's not. We game on. Oh, nice to see you, Colin. You better root for Nani245. He's gonna need your help. Yeah, Sonic streams are god awful. Chef stream. Bye bye. Of course I am. When I see VR, I'm rooting for the best. Yes, sir. We are so back. Look at this guy. I said damn my net, and instead of readying up his stream and preparing for his match, he's sending me its Red Yaris net trinket. Oh my god. What a joker. We gotta root for him now though. He's gotta get this. I'm not sure what team he's gonna play, because he might try to all in, like he did with me, and just go very defensive septic tank right at the beginning. Or he might just play something a bit more balanced, like Jester WD or his own WD. He might just go crazy and bring his own WD against Silak. It could work, Honestly, I believe Silak will play the Immortal Musketeer, but we'll see. He might also just bring WD immediately and do the same thing I did. Or he might just bring Halo Comp. Silak has a tendency to just bring Halo comp whenever he's a bit too doubtful of what to bring. But he also has a tendency to bring it when he's one match away from winning. He also does that a fair bit. Honestly, no, he might play one of the defensive stress teams. That's most likely what he's gonna do. Highly doubt he's gonna play the damage teams. Especially considering he only has 2 damage teams. Very doubtful. But we'll see. Know what I mean? The Bonjour comp. Yeah, exactly, the Bonjour comp. Oh, Nani is streaming. Nani is streaming and they are getting ready, so let's get straight into this. We have... oh no. Wait, that's too loud. Okay, so it looks like it's gonna be Halo comp after all, and we have the background, we have the awesome background of our skillful stress teams versus their skillless damage spam. It's so funny. We have almost the meme, almost. Our glorious chef stress, their wicked world domination. Our great slam, their primitive come hither. Our noble bellow, their backward stuns. Our heroic exsanguinate, and their brutish sniper shot. So yeah, we have this awesome background from from 9245. I absolutely adore it. It's kind of just a big tease on how the stress teams like trash on the damage teams for like having primitive backwards and very easy playstyles, or while the stress teams are doing the exact same thing, right? So it's kind of like these 2 hills where they have like these defensive fortifications in the ship, and each of them think the other are like, each of them think of themselves as skillful and the other as skillless, but they're the exact same thing. And I love it. So yeah, it looks like 9245 is bringing the Reclaim, and this isn't a good matchup for 9245 at all. Also depends on the trinket setup, obviously, and the luck as well, but it is not a very good matchup for 9245, considering that Silac will just be able to get a kill relatively easily with the sniper shot and all that, and after that he will just be able to potentially get a kill off with Finale 2, and a 4v2, yeah, it's gonna be quite rough. That Abomination went for an immediate stun onto Silac's Bounty Hunter, kind of just fearful of the sniper shot is the crit 4587 thing. Oh, that's just too good. How much HP is she on? She's only at 12. Silac could go for a 9 to 16. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So that's a 50-50 of getting the kill, not counting the crit chance for Silac. So he might go for it. I don't think he should. I don't think he has the need to do such a crazy move. And I couldn't quite see what he did, but he just went for the sniper shot onto the Grave Robber. So the stream is fine, right? I hope the stream is fine. But yeah, there's going to be a Caltrops. It seems like he decided to guard the Grave Robber, went for the guard on the Grave Robber, and Silac just went all in with the Caltrops, trying to go for the kill. Doesn't get the 50-50 kill, but at least gets the Caltrops bleed, and I think 2 crits as well, so probably not gonna pay off, probably not gonna do something that amazing, but it is still pretty big that happens. And this is interesting. 9245 is just playing this very in a way that he's not trying to do like just stress. He's trying to stop Silac's offense from even taking off by removing his stuns, removing his marking characters, by just using his own stuns with the Abomination. So his almost best stress dealer is not really dealing stress. Of course, he also has the Grave Robber to be dealing a bunch of stress, but he doesn't have those transformations. He's not going for the transformations just yet. But it might pay off for him, because if this Fragile manages to get like 1 redeem off, it's going to be huge. At this point, I don't know which stream is crashing. The Discord one, Sheps, or both. It might be both. It might be both. It might very well be both, but I hope not. Yeah. It has to be his stream. Has to be his stream, not mine. Clearly. Yeah, both the streams are failing. But you can see it, right? I'm pretty sure you can. I'm looking at it on my own phone, because not only do I not have a second screen, I have to look at my own stream on the phone just to see how it goes. How long did he spend on this background? I know, right? The background is amazing. The background is amazing. So, yeah. I'm not sure if he's the one that made it. No, he's probably the one that made it. Yeah, he's the one that sent the meme in the Discord server initially. So he's probably the one that made it. He also got quite lucky that the Crusader went afflicted and not virtuous. That would have been absolutely horrible. It goes for the stun on the flagellant and does not get it. Oh, that's awesome. That's absolutely awesome. That means that the flagellant is just able to get his heal off, and he's not going to get finale'd either. Because if he had gotten stunned there, he was going to lose a character anyway. Because even if he guarded with... oh, what is he doing? Oh, he just goes command buff. There might be a finale coming down. That Jester probably does 10 to 19 damage. So he does 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, so quite likely that the Jester gets a kill. It's like a 60% not counting the crit. So he might be going for it instead of just risking the redeem. He's gonna go for the finale. Does he get it? Oh, he does 15 damage. Nani went for a gamble and it did not pay off. He still gets the heal off on the other characters, and that is still the finale gone as well. And this means that there's probably going to be a transform slam onto that bounty hunter, but no, it's just the stun. Nani does not want to use his abomination for stress. He has gone for 3 manacles with that abomination. He does not want to go for the stress. Yeah, I thought he would just transform Slime Bounty Hunter, which would have put him in 4, would have made it so the Jester would be eating the horror now, which would just be a huge amount of horror. But no, he's just removing the Arbal's turn, and now he might go for it start of next round potentially, or he might just slam the Crusader instead just to get him down to 0. Lots of good options for 9245 here, and Salak had to get the first kill with Finale, which is obviously not what you want playing Halo comp, especially against a team like this that shouldn't be the most defensive of stress teams in the first place. So this is definitely still quite possible for Nani. Yeah, some meme formats, maybe just add the text. Oh, he goes for another stun! Oh, Nani, that's a 55 of getting the stun. It does not go through. It really does not go through, and oh god. Why doesn't he just transform Slam Bounty Hunter? I mean, I guess the Bounty Hunter would just move forward and there would be a sniper shot anyway, but... Still quite rough now. That is quite rough. Yeah, or a slam on the Crusader to get him down to 0, because now this sniper shot for sure gets that, yeah. For sure gets that A-bomb down to 0 here, and he hasn't even used one of his transformations. Not even one. So it's going to be really rough for 9245 to just survive here, because even if he goes for a guard now onto that Abomination, the Jester's Dirk Stab is coming. Does he know it's a stress team? He seems to know when it comes to the panic darts, but no, the Abomination does not seem to know. Yeah, the Abomination does not seem to know it's a stress team. Only the Grave Robber does. So it looks like that. Oh, if he goes for a Mark for Death onto the Grave Robber, and yeah, Dirk Stab is a 90, unless he moves forward with the Grave Robber, which is something he might do. But he decides against it. I thought he would move forward with the Grave Robber generally, because then the Abomination could safely transform in position 4. But he ends up not doing it. It just goes for yet another Panic Darts. And of course that Crusader is really not enjoying all this Panic Darts action, but I mean, he's gonna drop a Rally to the Flame, then he's gonna get hit with another Panic Darts and probably die. But is it gonna be enough is the question. Is it gonna be enough? Because now you're down 2 characters and you don't have a single transformation off. I think he was praying for that 10%, but sadly it did not pay off. Just not getting not surviving the finale on the flashlight and then just dying so quickly with the Abomination, really just being quite rough for 9245. So he's going to be down a match, and we're gonna have to go straight into a match number 2 after they're ready picking their stuff, obviously. Yeah, it did not pay off. He got super lucky to resist the stun, but itty what itty. So now he can't play his Chef Stress 3, so he doesn't have a stress team left. And Salak can't play his Halo comp. Just interesting, both of them played the teams we weren't expecting them to play. Yeah, both of them sort of picked the teams that you would not expect. Why focusing the Crusader? It is a bit of an odd choice as well. You could have been focusing the Arbos instead, and the Arbos would probably have had to heal herself, or she might have been afflicted. By the point he went for a sniper shot on the Abomination. So kind of a weird choice to go for the Crusader instead. It did not pay off either. We shall never see. Yeah, it's 30% chance that he just gets a virtue on it. It really is quite bad. Virtue into surrender game plan got foiled. It doesn't matter as much if the Crusader gets a virtue against Grave Robber, because the Panic Dart is still gonna blight. She's probably still gonna be able to kill the Crusader relatively easily compared to the other stress teams, but just getting rid of the Arbals is usually the move. But I don't think that's where the match broke. Basically, I don't think that's where the match outcome was decided. The Abomination went for a very interesting gameplay style, just going for stun after stun after stun. But I think the last one was a bit too chancy, just going for basically a 50-50 stun on the Arbalest. Nani is waiting for Salak to ready up, and Salak is thinking as to what he should pick. Imagine a transform and bellows. Yeah, it could have made a difference. I feel like he should have transformed instead of going for the 4th manacles. All the other manacles were good moves though. Getting rid of the bounty hunter turn is massive. Getting rid of the Crusader turn so his man at arms or the flashball doesn't get stunned was massive as well. Getting rid of the Arbalest turn is, well, you know, if you can get rid of it, it's good, but then they were at the character at disadvantage already, so it was already becoming a bit of a weird move, but no transforms. I have played that matchup against Salak, and I did win it, but he didn't have Stunning Blow on his Crusader, so it wasn't too fair. And I did get a bit lucky as well. So yeah, if Salak wins this, he's in the winners finals. And you know Salak wants to be in the winners finals. In terms of tournaments, he has 3 silver medals, and he has 1 gold medal. So he's been in the grand finals 4 times. I'm pretty sure 2 of those were from the losers bracket. Yeah, and the one against me, he came from the losers bracket. Oh, Nani is streaming again. That probably means that Salak has locked in.
Familiar.
Yes, he has, and we're going into the match.
And does not forgive.
Slowly, gently. This is how we get into a live stream. No, it has to be his live stream, not mine, right? Clueless. So I don't think my internet's that bad. Both streams suck. Both streams suck. Interesting, they almost have the exact same banner. Except Salak has the flames and he has the angel on top, while Nani 245 has the skull thing. Okay, so it looks like it's going to be Nani 245's oppressive arbalist versus Silak's versus Salak's Prot. Yeah, Salak playing his own Salak's Prot. And it seems that he has a pretty regular setup as far as the eye can see. And he manages to go first, meaning that he's going to get that Bulwark off, and that's obviously really quite bad for 9245 here, but it's not something he can't stop. I wonder what the trinkets on the men at arms are like, because we've seen everyone else's trinkets, and that Shieldbreaker has Eerie Eye and the net, so we might just see the Shieldbreaker go pull after pull after pull onto Silak's Grave Robber. Isn't this what I played? Isn't this what I played versus Sergi? I played Salak Prot and Sergi played the Oppressive Arbalist? It is, isn't it? And that pull just completely countered my Grave Robber, but I was still almost able to win. Emphasis on almost. The real battle is the internet not working properly. It's so true. So there was a vendetta onto that Grave Robber, so we might just witness a sniper shot doing a lot of damage. And it is a lot of damage. It is indeed a lot of damage, but it might not be enough for the puncture to do to bring her down to 0, which is really what I believe Nani 245 wanted to get here. Well, it looks like it's just going to be Bellows. I'm not sure what trinkets that Men-at-Arms has. I really wish I did. Fails the debuff on the Shieldbreaker, but gets it on everyone. So maybe he has Eerie Eye. Quite possible that he has Eerie Eye. Gets the stun off on that Crusader just to make sure that there's no healing. And Flagellant, surprisingly, just went Reign of Sorrows, no reclaim. So not reclaiming the Grave Robber, really not usual play for the Salak Prot player. Usually you just reclaim the Grave Robber all the time and then just take it from there. So now there might just be a Pierce and she's dead. Isn't she? Like, isn't there just a Pierce and she's really just dying? It feels like that to me, because what she could do here is she's kind of safe in 4, kind of safe. The Highman can't reach her, but there's a puncture coming. There could be a reclaim coming down, but then there's a 25. But if that 25 doesn't happen, and I mean, this is where the match was lost for me. It's because my Grave Robber lasted a lot longer than this, but I died to a 25 with 12 regen on her. I died to a 25 with 12 regen on her, so I might just witness a sniper shot, which I agree is the best move for Nani here. Goes for the 25, does not get the kill. Now there will be a regen, but this is still really bad for Silak, because unless he gets a crit regen here with that 25, then the Shieldbreaker is just going to pull. She's most likely going to do 6 damage. I believe she does 4 to 8. She's just going to pull. She might not do 4 to 8 against the 20 Prot on there. So she might get a bit unlucky, but even then the Crusader can still go for a hit, and the Iron Man will most likely get a kill. But this is still rough, because that Arbalist has taken a lot of DOT and a lot of damage as well, so this isn't the easiest thing in the world. We might witness Silak go for a move forward here with the Men-at-Arms. I believe that would be the play for Silak, because then he goes first, and it's quite likely that he survives if he moves forward twice, yeah. And indeed he does, indeed he does. This makes it so... Oh, this makes it... Oh, this is interesting. 9245 just gives up on it. I'm not sure if that was the move. I think he should have just gone Duelist Advance into Holy Lands and potentially gotten a 40% death blow, but he just decides against it. This means that the Grave Robber is just going to click at this door, regen again, and go for another Panic Darts and get another Panic Darts off. So he could have gotten the kill there on the 40%, but he just decides against it, goes for the stun on the Flagellant. So it is a bit weird now. Yeah, this was my Sergi matchup. F my life. Mom is asking me to help with shopping. Oh no, Azur! No, the circus matches! Oh, rest in peace. So the Crusader has his eel up again as well. He's no longer stunned. And Nani still has 4 hitting moves, so this is not bad. Wow, hits the Shieldbreaker. Actually, not too surprising. Shieldbreaker has 2 aggressive trinkets, so it's not surprising whatsoever. It seems that Salak is quite scared of the Virtue on the Crusader, so decides to avoid him entirely. Doesn't want to waste the stress and the dot on that. Arbalist misses the Holy Lance on the Grave Robber, and oh man, this looks bad. This looks really bad. It was looking so good, but he only had to get that 25%, it was probably a win. But now it's looking really bad, because his Arbalist is afflicted, and that Grave Robber is nowhere even near being dead. She's just completely chilling there in position 3. She might be low on HP, but so is the Arbalist. The Arbalist is very low on HP, she's afflicted as well, and there's still a heal about to come down from that Crusader, so she might still die here if the heal isn't sufficient, but it might not be enough to justify the position that 9245 is in. It might not be enough. And he will have to go for a pierce. Puncture likely wouldn't do enough damage. So yeah, he has to go for a pierce here. He does just enough with the pierce, even with the Valdiva on there. And now he can go for the kill, but will he get it? If he does not get this kill, it's really bad. Yeah, it's really, really bad. Go help your mom, Azur. Yeah. That's funny, that's funny. Enjoy the stream until then. Oh, she survives the duelist advance. She survives the 65% death blow. Oh, that's just terrible. That's just terrible. That means she's gonna get to regen again and drop another panic darts. Looks like Salak decides against using the regen. Just goes for a heal with the Crusader first. Aren't you supposed to use the regen first? That's a bit confusing. Oh, maybe the reason he does that is because he wants to force Nani to use his Arbalist turn on the sniper shot, so he can then maybe get a kill, or force him to go Holy Lance on the Grave Robber, which might miss. So it is not a bad idea whatsoever just to go for the Crusader turn first, because he's probably gonna use it anyway, right? Yeah. You live Butcher Circus, glad I could catch this. Yeah, we're live streaming the tournament. We are in the winners bracket, we are in the semi-finals. And this is very close to Nani just losing his spot on the winners bracket and going to the loser's side. So now there might still be a sniper shot, and this Grave Robber is probably dead now. Probably, but it just feels too little too late to me. Feels too little too late. It might not be. It might not be. But all Salak has to do is kind of just kill one of Nani's characters, and then he might very well still be able to win this. Yeah, he might still very well be able to win this. The Flagellant doesn't have his healing yet, thankfully, for Nani. The Shieldbreaker goes abusive, so she has practically 0 dodge at this point. There is Adder's Kiss on that Shieldbreaker though, so... Oh, that is disgusting. Doesn't even get the kill. Oh my god. That is disgusting. She just straight up hits the Arbalist and kills her immediately on the 25. Oh my god. But Salak doesn't even have to waste a turn going Rain. He doesn't even know what to do now. Because, oh my god. He might just go Rain of Sorrows into that Repulse so he has his healing available, but... Oh man, it's rough. There's no way that Grave Robber survives. Well, there is. There is a way, but it's very, very unlikely that the Grave Robber survives. So he just decides to move forward and get his Flagellant into a slightly better position. Duelist Advance is a 95 to kill now. Yeah, he's looking at it. He's looking at it. He's not gonna go for the 95. Perhaps he does that so the Flagellant doesn't get access to his healing just yet. Maybe that's why he goes for the Wicked Slice. What's the trinket on Dismas? That's the finisher. Yeah, that is the finisher, which does not appear to be working. That's a meme. It's the I'm done meme. Usually it's just a plate and there's a fork and a knife on it, and he's done eating, right? But he edited it to have the piercing quarrel and the finish on it rather than a fork and a knife. So it's become the I'm done meme. And he put it as his finisher. He changed the PNG around. Ring mommy giveth and ring mommy taketh away. Yeah. You thought that's a toilet? What? How would that even be a toilet? You're crazy. Okay, this Flagellant is not in ideal shape, but he still has the guard from the Man-at-Arms and still has the heal from the Crusader, so he's not in terrible shape either. He's already been stunned, so he's not going to be stunned the next round. Crit Adder's Kiss coming down. Really, the only thing that could save Nani to 4-5 here is just that Flagellant missing an Exsanguinate. That's really the only thing that could save him at this point. Flagellant misses an Exsanguinate or just doesn't get another stun resistance here, and that just ends up in him dying. plus 10 Farsight Gaming Shep. Nah, I already knew what the meme looked like, or else I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know either. So he still has that Higher Man turn. He can go for the Wicked Slice, and indeed he does. So the Flashbomb is already at this door. It is still doable. I don't know. The only thing that makes it almost doable is the fact that Shieldbreaker has Adderskiss. And Adderskiss is going to be very handy at disposing of the Arbol, of the Crusader and the Man-at-Arms. But not having an Arbos means that he only has one healer at this point. And it becomes a lot difficult to stabilize as the stress is going to slowly wrap up. So Flashbomb is at this door. I'm not sure if he has command buffs. I don't think Salak went for the command buff last round. I think he went for the... Yeah, I think he went for the Bellow, so that's probably why he didn't exsanguinate there, or else he probably would have. He probably had a chance of missing, even against that 5 dodge, right? And if you miss there, you get a lot closer to losing the match. Crusader gets dazed, which is a bit annoying. And, oh god, 4 to 8 damage on the Pierce. Oh, she's at this door in the Bellow debuffed. She does have Abusive, but it's not enough to make up for the fact that the Arbos freaking died. Yeah. So he might just go for a guard here on that Flagellant, and this means that the Highman kind of just can't do anything at this point. He just probably drops a Grape Shot for 4 damage total and a bit of stress. Yeah, it's basically pointless. Basically pointless. It's better than like 4 damage and no stress, obviously, but it's still 4 damage and no stress. And barely any stress. It's too late even if he drops. We'll see if it's too late or not. It's not too late until it's too late, but yeah, the Bellows are going to be coming down, and he doesn't seem to be resisting them. There might be an Adderskiss here onto the Man-at-Arms or onto the Crusader, and it would hurt a bit, but the Flash one's still alive, so the Flash one still has his big heals available, still has the Reclaim, still has 1 Redeem. So he really just has to kill the Flash one here, but it's easier said than done. Yeah, way easier said than done. He still has all other 4 of his heals. He's perfectly chilling at this point. Doesn't get to act with him just yet. Oh, he might... He doesn't get to go first, so even if he goes for the stun here, and then that drops the Flagellant to 0, and then he goes for the Wicked Slice, because Nani 245 doesn't get to go first. The Flagellant just doesn't really care too much about it. It feels he's just going to drop, and then the Crusader is going to go for a... Looks like he got a crit on it, on that Wicked Slice. But yeah, then the Flagellant just goes for an Exsanguinate or yet another Redeem, and Nani is back to, you know, having to work his way up that HP again. Or working that HP down again, rather. Gonna AFK for the watch. Practically 0 dodge. Ends up getting the hit and a lot of stress on it too. Goes for the Wicked Slice. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It is a crit. It is indeed a crit, but thankfully for Salak, he kept his guard turn. He kept his guard turn, but he might still lose his Flagellant here. I'm not sure why he didn't immediately guard the Flagellant after the Shieldbreaker went swipe. Kind of a misplay. Kind of a mishap. Forgetting that the Harman is a broken character and he sometimes just likes to be a little rat and then get Wicked Slice crit after Wicked Slice crit. So now he might very well lose his Flagellant. So there's going to be a guard on there, and most likely after that the Crusader is just going to stun the enemy Crusader, meaning that he's going to have 2 turns to get that kill, which he very likely will get those 2 turns to get that kill, because first turn goes for a puncture, and second turn goes for a Wicked Slice, and he might just get rid of the Flagellant. After that, all he has to do is drop 2 Adderskisses and GG. Yeah, and GG, just drop 2 Adderskisses and you win. Goes Masochistic on the Crusader, really hoping for a Virtue. Nani 245 there, but sadly he doesn't get it. Oh, the immediate kill! Doesn't even have to use the Highman turn to go for the kill here. He might not have wanted to do that. He could have just dropped the Grape Shot and then went for the Adderskiss immediately if he were completely crazy. But he decides against it. Gonna go for a heal now so that Shieldbreaker doesn't just straight up die to the stress, because she would with his Nellis. Looks like there is justice in this world, yeah, for that Grave Robber surviving so long. And now the Wicked Slice does 8 damage, which is honestly really underwhelming, but better than nothing, right? It is better than nothing. Now he has to work his way through two very chunky characters, and both of them with, well, the Man-at-Arms has very good, well, decent blight resist, so he might resist one of those, he might resist one of those Adder's Kisses, which would be huge, or he might not. So there's gonna be a Zealous coming down. Sergi says, oppressive Arbol supremacy. And that Shieldbreaker is not looking good, I must say. The Shieldbreaker is not looking good. We might witness an Adder's Kiss being dropped, most likely the Adder's Kiss into the heal from the Crusader, just to keep that Grave Robber, or rather that Shieldbreaker from dying. But even if that happens, the Zealous will come down, so Nani might go ahead and Duelist Fans, so he can't get Zealous with that, against that Shieldbreaker, so that might be his move here. This is honestly just really well played so far by Nani. I think he made somewhat of a misplay earlier by not going for one of the kill shots. Oh, he decides against it. That's a bit... oh, that's a bit rough. I mean, getting the stun on the Crusader is obviously very good too. Because, you know, it's the Crusader, you do want to stun him. But that Shieldbreaker might die shortly. What did he go for? He went Wicked Slice, probably. Yeah. The damage is barely imperceptible, it was very little. So now there's gonna be a Bellow, and this might be enough stress with the Act Out. Oh, one off! One off! She lives. One off from being enough stress because she doesn't have the Monkey Spell, so no Monkey Spell here actually saving her. Unless there's immediate Act Out for stress. No, the Act Out is for a freaking self-mark. So now he's gonna go for the heal on the Grave Robber. Not the Grave Robber, the Shieldbreaker lives. Damn ladies, always surprising me. And now that means that the abusive is really gonna hurt actually. That Pierce is gonna do a ton of damage. Because she's abusive and she doesn't have to worry about the prot, and the Bellow debuff was just cleared. No, go for the Pierce first. You might get the kill here if you got a crit. He decides against it. You might have gotten the kill if you got the crit on there. Oh, it gets a crit 11. And yeah, the Crusader's dropping to 0 basically. He might not even have to go for the Pierce now. Yeah, 8 to 15. He could have gotten the kill. He would have dealt enough damage. Why didn't he go for the Pierce first? Oh, Nani. Oh, and now that... oh, that Shieldbreaker gets afflicted. I mean, gets another heart attack. She drops to Death's Door there. The Zealous is likely going to miss, considering he's at Death's Door and no command buffs. And he might just die immediately after, if he does decide to go for the Zealous. It's rough. It's rough, but this is looking like Nani's game. It's looking like Nani's game. What does Salak go for? He goes for the Zealous. Does he get the hit? Yes, he does, so that's most likely a kill. That is most likely a kill. Now he has a decision to make, and he makes a correct one, which is to go for the stun on the Crusader. The reason he has to go for the stun on the Crusader here is that he wants to get the kill, right? He wants to get that kill with the Man-at-Arms, but if he doesn't get the stun off, and then he doesn't get the Wicked Slice kill, the Man-at-Arms just guards, and then you can stun the Man-at-Arms, but then the Crusader heals himself again. That's gonna be really, really bad. But now you get to drop Grape Shot twice even, if you want to. But since there's no guard, he's probably just gonna go for the Wicked Slice. 85 of getting the kill, gets it with the crit, and it's a 2v1. And one of those is the Crusader with his Rally to the Flames. How far Salak has fallen from surviving like 3 death blows on the Grave Robber, using regen every freaking time, every annoying freaking time. And look at how good 9245 is doing now. Unless the self-death blow, the immediate self-death blow from the Crusader gives Salak a glimmer of hope here. It's probably not enough, let's be honest, it's probably not enough. But that buys Salak a lot. That buys Salak a hell of a lot. It goes from completely unwinnable to hang on. Jesus Christ. What affliction did this Diamond even get? I don't even know. But yeah, this is the immediate self-hit. The immediate self-hit. It's not Joe for Salak, bros. He's doing stress, Bell after Bellow, 12 after 12. It's gonna take, well, 12 times 5 is 60, so it's gonna take him 5 Bellows. Oh, maybe more than 5 Bellows now, considering the crits. Yeah, it's gonna take him more than 5 Bellows to get that Highman down to 0, so he's gonna need some dodges, but I think that Highman just went like, I don't know, irrational? He still has plus damage, but he has minus 5 dodge, so... maybe irrational, maybe selfish. It's just there's no act outs. There's no act outs. And yeah, it's just wicked slice after wicked slice, and there's really nothing that the men-at-arms can do here apart from just bellowing every turn and praying that that this match just gives us a pass or something silly like that. But now the wicked slice still has the finisher, moves forward, it fails the 75. Oh, if there's still a few passes here and just another decibel resistance, maybe Salah can pull it off. But yeah, it doesn't look like it. They're both spamming the same move turn after turn. And yeah, I mean, he has to survive too much. He just has to survive too much. And Nani is not passing. He is not passing! It is 1-1 and we're gonna go to a final match in this best of 3. Jesus. My goodness. It is 1-1 between these players. And we're going to a final match. Oppressive Arbalist always wins. Oppressive Arbalist goes hard though. It does go hard, doesn't it? It's crazy. I can't believe it won that match. I genuinely can't believe it. Thank you so much, Maxi Sonic. I appreciate it. And Shep thinks Salak doesn't get above average luck. I mean, he lost this in the end, so... This MAA with Gambits on an anklet. You mean the Ank of Life for the Deathful Resistance? Did feel like that at the end there, but it was just too little too late. So let's look at their teams quickly. Or, not so quickly, because it's probably still going to be a while until they're ready. They really have to think this one through, because if you lose this match now... Let's look at the brackets real quick. If you lose this match now... Also, Dylan Boxar subscribing to the channel and joining in. Thank you very much, man. Big appreciated. Enjoy the emotes. Welcome to Darkest. Tag manipulates RNG so well he wins every tournament. He has 3 silver medals. He does not win every tournament. He's not winning this one either. You play again, Shep? Sadly not. Sadly not. I've already been knocked out. But yeah, whoever loses this, if you win this, you're in the winners finals, which is a great spot to be in. If you lose this, you go here. You have to fight name unavailable. You do not want to fight name unavailable. If you're a reasonable person, you do not want to fight this guy. He has won. Let's see. So, name unavailable came from over here. He won 2 matches and then just barely lost against Salak. Then he went to the bottom. He beat his girlfriend. He beat Salak's girlfriend. 1, 2, 3, 4 matches. And now he's going in for his 5th. So yeah, you do not want to lose this because then you need to win, and win. So it becomes very difficult. Yeah, Salak versus name unavailable rematch would go very hard. It would. They would rematch at last. I'd love to see it. Yeah, I'm already out of the losers bracket. Yeah, sadly I was over here and Sergi just beat me. I did make a video on it too. But yeah, Sergi will play versus David later today. I already lost both my matches. No justice. So yeah, in terms of the teams they have, so Nani has used his Shep Stress and he has used his Oppressive Arbalist, while Salak has used his Halo Comp and his Salak Prot. This leaves... wait, can I draw on this? I'm not sure if I can... No, I don't think I can draw, sadly. No, it would have been nice. Oh, no, I don't think I can draw. How many matches are left today? Not entirely sure, but probably still 3 after this one. Yeah, probably still 3 after this. But yeah, in terms of Nani's teams, he can still play Jester WD, Septic Tank, or his own WD. So he still has the option between DOT and the 2 damage teams. While Salak has the option between WD, DOT, so they still have 2 of the same teams. And then just the difference is that there's Septic Tank and the other person has Immortal Musketeer, which should be a win for Septic Tank. Yeah, should be a win for Septic Tank. Or rather, no, they don't. No, wait, what? No, I misanalyzed that a bit. And they don't have the same 2 teams. One has Dresser WD and the other has Halo Comp. which is honestly very similar in terms of how they work and how they would do in this situation. Shep's first loss. Whether I should go out, ride a bike or something. I mean, that might involve touching grass, so I'm not sure you want to do that. I've heard it's quite a bad thing. Mine, and then loser of this one versus name unavailable. Yeah, that seems to be it. Maybe 2 more matches today then. So yeah, both players are still thinking. And you know, they know each other's decks, obviously. They know what each other wants to pick and what they don't want to pick. Becomes very difficult. They're trying to counterpick each other and all that. I failed completely in the counterpicks this tournament, but we'll see. All your money is on Darkness and David, as is the Darkest Dungeon KD tournament. It's only logical that it will be the final 2. Yeah, see, clearly Darkness and David are gonna make it. You know, they might. We'll get to watch David today and then Darkness tomorrow. It's too hot to touch grass anyway. True, it's burning up. Do you know how the video is called? What video? Oh, how the video is called? Oh, it's quite recent. It's probably just called, I can't remember what I called it. But it's one of the recent ones. I haven't been uploading too much. I've been busy. My name starts with D2, but I didn't make it very far. You made it far enough, Duelist. Okay, Salak is ready. Nani is readying up. Closer matches I've never been seen. Is that the one against Sergi? Oh, it is. Yeah, that is the one against Sergi. Isn't Triple D the chess guy? Like Daniel something Dubov? I'm pretty sure that guy is called Triple D. Hey, it was very close. I died to a 25, okay? The 25 ruined me. Okay, but here we go. If I had survived that 25, I would have made it. But okay, here we go, straight into the final match between 9245 and Silak. Yeah, Dubov. Kirby, Penguin, or Booze, that works too. Yeah, I do like watching that every now and then. Though I barely watch chess, I mean, Butcher Circus is just cooler, right? Takes way more brain power to play it as well. Yeah, once again, their banner is very similar. What? It went back! Oh no, okay, here we go. So it looks like it's Jester WD versus wait! Who called it? Who called it? Sergi called it! Jester WD versus Immortal. Okay, this should be... Oh! That's not a regular Immortal, there's Rich's Cloak! But the Flagellant is normal, there's only one stun resistance trinket on that Abomination, rather on that Man-at-Arms. Yeah, Sergi hard called it, Jesus. And we don't know what the Musketeer has yet. Sergi is a psychic, he really is, but this is a relatively awesome matchup for Jester WD, honestly, because they can get the first kill rather easily. Yeah, they can get the first kill rather easily. Nice to see you, Alex Fairman. Rather easily, meaning that, you know, the Abomination just transforms slams, meaning that you can't guard whoever gets slammed, and then the Jester just finales. And it becomes really, really difficult. And the Arbalist has gone for the full aggressive setup there with the Piercing Quarrel and the Eagle Eye Talisman. So she's going to do a ton of damage. Just going to go for a straight sniper shot. Crit on the Abomination. He's almost at this door already. Oh god, that's not good. That means that well, her claim is probably going to be dropped now. But yeah, that Abomination is not feeling too good. No, not whatsoever. Every time someone touches Tiger Finger's configuration of Immortals again, it gets worse. And it's quite bad already. I don't know, I just can't play this team. I don't know if it's a skill issue. I don't know if I get unlucky in every single match I play it, but I can't play Immortal Musketeer. I don't feel like it's worth it. I don't feel like it's worth it. And here's the thing, Salak has spent like 2 months practicing this team. Every time we played, he played it at least once to just practice it. And I don't feel like it's worth the effort. I really don't feel like it's worth the effort, but we'll see, let's not bring him down just yet. He has solo on that Chester, so even if you push him back, he will just solo right forward. And he might go for a Dirk Stamp here just to drop the Abomination to 0, but decides against it, just decides to make sure he's never gonna miss, and goes for the Battle Ballad instead. Also gives him Virtue Chance, so you know, there's that too. Men-at-Arms is gonna go for the command buff. You know what that means? That means the Musketeer is gonna go Sniper Shot. She's gonna go around, she's gonna go Aimed Shot on that Jester, or she might not. She might just go for a preemptive heal on the Abomination, and then the Abomination goes for like Transform Slam, or just the Manacles on the Jester. Yeah. The finisher sprite. Yeah, it's the I'm done meme with the piercing quarrel with the finisher. I love it. I absolutely adore it. Yeah. Let's see Immortal C crumble like a cookie. It might. It very well might. Salak is unsure as to what he should do. And he's gonna decide to preemptively heal that A-bomb. Oh! Crit 24. Okay, that's a big turn of events. That is an actual massive turn of events. That makes stuff really difficult for Nani, actually. Because with that crit heal there, means that now he still has regen, he has more healing received. And yeah, he's not too likely to get the kill on the Abomination now. It doesn't feel like any good move at this point. Decides to go for the slam onto the Flashpoint instead. Will he get the push? 12 to 21 damage on the Rage. I don't think he's going for the Rage. He's probably going to go for the push and the guard break. And he goes for the push, he gets the push and he gets the guard break. So that Flashpoint might just be dead. That Flashpoint might just be dead here, because after the Sniper Shot, the Musketeer can heal, but the Crusader might move back or something. It is a possibility. Looks like the Abomination is going to go for a stun on the Jester just to try and delay this freaking offense for even a second. And looks like... Who went first? I can't remember. Who went first. It was... No, it must have been... It's difficult to see with the background, but it must have been Jester WD that went first. Yeah, he went for the immediate Manacles. So that is quite good. So ready for the next Arbal's crit to turn this match into it's over. We are so back. Didn't need a crit this time. Just a normal Sniper Shot was enough. There's gonna be a Bellow because that Jester can't act, so he doesn't have to go for the heal just yet. So the Crusader is most likely just going to stun that Abomination just to prevent further Manacles or the Slam shenanigans. And really, not too much has been done towards Nani's team. But it still doesn't look awful for Salak, because he's going to heal here, and Jester is going to pass, and the heal is with a Last Breath Collar on that Flagellant, so it will heal for an extra 30% than it would normally, and it still doesn't heal for much because it's bugged. I'm 99% sure it's bugged, 99% sure it works on the initial heal and not the actual, final heal with the Last Breath Collar, because it should heal for more than 12. There's no way it should only heal for 12, but yeah. Heals for that a little, and now there can be yet another heal from the Musketeer. I was gonna say from the Immortal Musketeer, which fair enough, it is from the Immortal Musketeer. But there is just going to maybe be a redeem here. But after that redeem, no, looks like it's going to be a heal actually. And it's a crit! Oh god, it's a crit! And okay, any usual damage team would be just getting quite a headache at this point, because 2 crit heals is very freaking annoying. But this is a team that has Jester, meaning that the Finale is buffing up pretty much every action that he gets, so he will eventually be able to break through with the Finale, and all he has to do is get 1 kill, and Salak's entire setup just crumbles, basically. Maybe not with the Wretch's Cloak, on the Abomination, but that's usually the idea. You get 1 kill against the Immortal Musketeer, and you just start winning from then on. Just the usual Salak luck, I keep saying it. based insane asylum play here was Flash won't move back to 4. That might be a play. That might be a play. We know that Salak loves to move back and forth as well. Looks like he's going to solo forward and then perhaps go for the Holy Lance. Oh, very surprised by that click on the Abomination. I thought he was just going to move forward here with the Flash Wall, but looks like he's going to plan on just using the Redeem anyway. Which means there will just be an immediate sniper shot into then another heal from the Musketeer, but then the guard break debuff goes away, and then the Jester can't finale anymore, and there's a full health bar again. I don't know, Chief. It doesn't look ideal for Nani here, because that Jester that Flash one's kind of just chilling, but at the same time, I mean, what has Salak accomplished? He accomplished like a 2 bellows, I think. So he accomplished 2 bellows and getting rid of one of his redeem heals. But we'll see if that's enough. The Abomination is taking extra stress here, and he might daze himself now. And he has used one of the transformations, which at this point might be a bad thing. Slams the enemy A1 because he did not transform Slam, he just existed. He has just existed so far, meaning that he's not going to get to act in this situation. And the bomb stays in transformation mode, meaning that he's still going to be able to go for the immediate slam next turn if he wants to. Oh, he's going to be able to play whenever he wants to by round 5 instead of being dazed. So there's going to be an immediate buckshot just to put that, just to put that A-bomb back into position. Gets both the pushes, including on the A-bomb, which is a bit surprising. And gets the push on the Jester as well, plus that tiny bit of damage. This isn't looking so good anymore, I must say. Goes for the stun on the Flagell, gets it at least, and now Salak can't really go for Manacles immediately, because there will just be a flare, but he might just go for a Bell instead, and then if there's a flare, then there's a stun, and that Chester is losing HP and not stacking up his finale, so it's not looking ideal. It's not looking ideal. They're kind of like in this thumb war where Salak is just trying to get something done here. It's not being easy. Decides to go for the Manacles first. Oh, the whiff because of the solo accuracy. The freaking whiff, and that A-bomb is still guard broken, so there might just be a sniper shot. The Bell debuffs have heavily reduced the damage, so it's very unlikely, But that Manacle's just missing. Even with the Wretch's Cloak for the extra 10 accuracy, it still whiffs. Yeah, it still whiffs, which isn't too surprising considering that, Jester has 55 dodge, but it's still a very important turn there. Very important whiff for Nani. The Man-at-Arms is choosing whether he should guard the Flagell or not. Decides on guarding, and now the Jester is probably just Dirk stabbing the A-bomb. Most likely. No, Dirk stabs the Flagell instead. Looks like he's fighting on slamming the Flagell. Flagell has his heal up again. He still has a redeem, and now he can use it as well. He was guard broken, or rather, he was stunned. What's it gonna be? A slam on the Flagell? Interesting. I feel like getting the kill here on the Abomination would be preferable, but looks like he's just focusing that Flagell down. I feel like, yeah, getting the kill on the Abomination would be preferable, because this almost completely removes Salak's offense off the board, especially considering there's Wretch's Cloak on that Abomination. So I'd say that's definitely the target, but looks like he's been having different ideas. Does he hit the Exsanguinate? Yes, he does. Lands the Exsanguinate, fails the bleed though, but heals for his entire health bar because, Last Breath Collar plus... No, actually, Last Breath Collar didn't have an effect there, but the good old Musketeer healing, giving him some extra healing received. Now the Abomination is gonna go for perhaps another stun. If he whiffs this again, it's getting really rough. Yeah, but if he slams, the Jester just solos and gets even more dodge and even more... Oh my god, there's yet another dodge. Gets even more dodge and even more crit buff and damage buffs for his finale. Goes for the sniper shot, but honestly, really low rolls with this. Still going for the flash is a bit crazy, isn't it? It is, I have to say it is, but he's going for it. He's definitely going for it. Dirk stab once more. He is committed to getting rid of this Flagell. Gets another Dirk stab on there. Does he have enough to finale? I'm not sure how many buffs he's got. I think he's got 4. So he should do 16 to 29 damage, but against the bot, it's not going to be quite as much. If he goes for his Arbalest turn here, there will just be a Manacles immediately. I think that's a crit. He got a crit somewhere. He got a crit on the Flagellant, bottom to 1 HP. It's not enough. It's not enough. 1 HP is not enough. Most gamblers quit before getting their biggest win. That's true, that's true. The stun finally lands, and now there's no... What do you call it? There's no Arbalest to flare that stun away. Goes for the stun on the Flagellant, does not get it, being that the Flagellant's just going to be able to heal himself. And honestly, like... It's just, this is what Psylocke wants, isn't it? He wants to just keep that Flagellant alive, and he's doing a very good job at it. He has to heal here with someone, or else the A-bomb is gonna get the kill. Well, it's like an 8% chance that the A-bomb gets the kill, let's be honest, but he could risk it for a bit. But I don't think there's really any reason for him to do that. Yeah, he could just go for a heal and then get even more healing skills, and then go crazy like that. But it looks like he's just gonna bellow. He's going to prey on Nani's Abomination, just not getting the 8%. Which, I mean, he might not get the 8%. Or he might get it as well. That's a hard punish for wrong focus. He did try attacking the Abomination first, but it's been rough since then. 8% he gets the kill. Oh my god! He gets it! Last breath color value! He gets the 8% death blow. Oh my fucking god, he actually gets it. It happens every time! Why did he even keep his Flagellant there? Why did he go for the heal? He had last breath color. Oh my god. Okay, there's gonna be a named shot. It tells 10. That's a yoke. That's a yoke of a named shot. The Jester still has 4 finale bombs. Jesus Christ. Gonna go for the transform now. Probably a slam coming down on that Jester here. And yeah, does it land? It does. Oh, it lands, and it lands really hard there. It lands really freaking hard. The Jester is just going to solo here. The reason he goes for solo before the heal is so he doesn't get shot by the Musketeer, so now he's not gonna get shot. He has a lot of finale buffs on that Jester. He might also just go for a heal with the Crusader, and then the Arbalest just goes for the shot. Rather than just trying to heal with the Arbalest, so that might be one of his plans. Is this still winnable for Psylocke though? That is the real question. If this Jester goes Afflicted, act out Finale's the corpse, yes, he's probably won, because with those Wretch's Cloak transformations, he's gonna do so much stress to the Jester that he's basically dead after the finale, and he's gonna do so much horror to everyone else that he might still just be able to win just with the Men-at-Arms, the Musketeer, and the A-Bomb. If you don't have a clip of less than 10% death blow kill on an Immortal Flagellant, turn in your Circus card. Oh dear. Psylocke RNG is over. Yeah, Psylocke RNG. It never existed, friends. It never existed. That's the truth. Looks like he's gonna be healing the Abomination here and going for Manacles, most likely. And, yeah, goes through. The Manacles goes through. I'm not sure exactly what affliction that Abomination got. Yeah, I can't tell at all what affliction he got. He has plus accuracy, so he's not gonna miss. But it must have been a minus accuracy affliction, because he only has 13 now, and the ballot was dropped. Jester goes, irrational! Oh, not irrational! Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, no, no. That is really not what you want to see. I think Crusader is gonna heal the Arbalest to go for the sniper shot. Yeah, he does. He heals the Arbalest. Oh, god. Oh, no. He went abusive. Okay, A-Bomb went abusive, but Jester going irrational? That is the exact reverse opposite of what you want, man. That is the exact reverse opposite. David moment. This might be a David moment incoming. Maybe he just gets the crit finale on like the Musketeer or something on the act out. He has so much crit chance. He has so much crit chance on that Jester. Here comes the It's Joe into we are so back. Yeah, there might still be a turnaround here. There might still be a turnaround. I think Nani should save his Arbalest turn and just go for a stun first. Just to make sure that he gets more healing. Oh, doesn't get the stun on that Abomination. So now the Arbalest is going to... The Musketeer is going to heal here, most likely. And the Arbalest is going to shoot. And depending on this Arbalest shot, The finale will either be enough or not be enough. Yes, so much damage on that finale though. But there is the store recovery and there is the irrational, so it's a bit less. But it should still do a ton of damage. Decides to shoot the abomination instead. So I think Nani is just gonna go for it, right? Yeah, just goes for the sniper shot, and now, now it's guaranteed that he gets the finale. But oh no, oh, it's a self-hit. He's fine. 18 to 32 damage, crit for 42. What a crit that was as well. And now it's a 4v2 against the Immortal Musketeer. Does Silac manage to get the kill off on the Abomination with the buckshot? If he does not get the kill with the buckshot, I might just call it. Silac is gonna go down. He doesn't get the kill. He doesn't get the kill. That means that the A-bomb is able to heal himself out of the store here and just stay alive. Crusader is gonna have a resolve check. He goes, oh, abusive. Oh boy, that's not good. That's not what you want on a Crusader, but oh, there's an abusive act out. Another affliction coming down. Lots of stress being slung everywhere. You'll never waste your finale if you have a random chance of doing every other negative act out. True. That never happens. You'll never get act out finale on the corpse for 29 damage. That's never gonna happen, no. Especially not against someone called David. But yeah, the Velo comes down. Oh, there's so much stress. It's a 4v2 and there's heals. Oh, here comes a big stun. Fails it though. Does not get the stun despite how big it was. And now the Arbals is probably just gonna move back too. So the Abomination is in a good position again, and so is the Jester, but this Jester is basically dead to a sniper shot. I wonder if he's even gonna try it. Goes for the solo on the act out. Hey, that bit of stress, you know, might make a difference. But Silac kind of has to use one of his turns here to just do a point of damage to the Jester to kill him, right? Unless he just waits for the Jester to die from the Bellow and the act outs and the horror. He could do that too. He only managed to transform once with that A-bomb, so not perfect for Nani, but not for Silac, but not terrible either. Gonna go for a stun down the Musketeer. Chance that it fails, only 5%, but oh, the Abomination takes enough stress from that act out. The Crusader probably wants to, well, he's probably just gonna want to heal here, right, for the heart attack recoveries. But is there an act out? Oh, the pass from the Arbalest. He has to choose who he wants to save now. I'd say saving the Abomination is a much better move. Also, the Jester isn't dead yet. He's gonna go to 199 stress. Wait, no, it was enough! How did he take enough? Who did stress to him? Who did stress to him? Someone stressed him out. He should have gone to 199 usually. But someone must have done some stress to him, so he died. Oh dear. He did have paw, but even with paw, you usually at 180 you take 19 stress and you go to 199. But yeah, it's interesting. So now that Abomination is at 4 HP, 195 stress. That's really not too bueno. The Arbalest is gonna... Ooh, act out crit sniper shot, not bad. A lot of that Musketeer's HP gone. And the Musketeer can only really buckshot here at this point. Buckshot and the ranging shot, but I mean buckshot is not bad. It does some good damage and it might crit for stress. So it's still like a move, right? It's still a move if you want to put it that way. So it goes for a heal here with the Abomination, so kind of just keeping him alive a lot better on the alive. And now the Bellow is gonna cause a heart attack, but still this doesn't feel bad for Nani at all, because he just gets to heal with his characters. Unless he doesn't get to heal with his characters, then it feels terrible. But he should get to heal with his characters. Oh, he's gonna click the Abomination. Oh, that's so risky. I mean, he is abusive, so very, very likely that he gets this. But yeah, a bit of stress being dropped on there, and honestly, this is just the abusive and abusive, so they can hit other characters, right? And that's not good. They can do stress as well, that's also not good. But it's not bad either, because they don't get random actions, they don't get passes with those two frontliners that Nani has here, so he's just free to just go for moves like this. Decides to go for the stun and gets it as well, meaning that only the Bellow is gonna come down here to be annoying. The Abomination is already out of his stress heals, so one of the other two healers is going to have to do the healing. But it's looking very good. It's looking very good for Nani. Still very possible to lose. Definitely. Still very possible to lose. But we'll see. 2 deaths incoming. Ranging shot to send a message. It would give the... It would maybe call some act out on the strength, because it still hits the enemy team. It could call some act out strength. We have seen that happen. Well, there's a heal on there, and oh, that abomination is just chilling now. He's at heart attack recovery. He's at only 175 stress. It's gonna take a ton of bellows to get him out. So there's a bit of stress on that act out. And manacles will be coming down.